All right, so that was a great experiment, working backwards. So I tried to do this experiment earlier, a month or two ago, and ran into all sorts of problems, not least of which was the video I took didn't come out, didn't record, so I had no evidence of it. But this time the video has come out and has worked. So the idea is to use a gimbal upside down to track a copter that's flying. And so Siyi kindly gave me this ZR10 gimbal and camera, and the nice thing about this is it's got optical zoom on it, so I hope in the future to be able to sort of zoom in on the copter. And you can see it's mounted upside down. I needed special firmware for that, which Siyi kindly provided. And what I do is use the mount, like, so this has copter loaded on it. You can see it's just sort of a basic ground station. But it's running copter rather than antenna tracker, and it's basically tracking the GPS information broadcast by the copter, which is this one here. This is the Holy Bro copter, which is nice, and broadcasting over the SIC radio. So there's obviously some challenges with this, not least of all GPS accuracy. And today there was a solar storm yesterday apparently, so GPS accuracy today is not very high, and yet had success. So one of the things I did so I'm using the mount library. I'm tracking the SysID, the Mavlink ID target, supporting the mount library for that. I upped the default update rate for broadcasting global position int over Mavlink is 2 Hz, which is way too slow if you're trying to track a fast copter. So I upped that to 20 Hz using a little file on the SD card, and it worked, which was fantastic. I've got some video. I mean, it's you know, the copter is still a tiny dot. So one of my plans is to try and sort of use optical and digital zoom to zoom in on the copter and get a better in-frame image. And I also want to up the rate so it tracks more closely and maybe tracks a bit more predictively the path of the copter, because at the moment it's just sending position information. What you can actually do is send sort of target information, so both position and velocity and acceleration, and that can then be used to track more closely where the copter is going and where it's going to be. So yeah, nice little experiment. This was take 2 with the parts working a bit better this time, and yeah, pretty pleased. All right, take 3. So it might be recording, it might not, who knows. Alright, ready? Yeah, let's go. Okay. It's just a fly buzzing around, I think, yeah.
Sounded big. Alright, here I go.
Motors on.
Alright, it's tracking. You can get a little bit higher just so it's sort of looking out of the grass a bit. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's tracking quite well. It's going up and down. So this is using GPS in. So what I want to try and do is use follow target, which apparently provides velocity and acceleration information, so you can make a more accurate prediction
Right, yeah,
of where
of
it's going to
course.
be, which should be quite cool.
That's cool, yeah.
So I was busy doing that this morning, only to find that it's not supported in the mount library, so some coding required. That's cool, yeah. Seems to be tracking well.
Alright, I'm going to bring it in because I've already got a row.
Alright,
but
alright.
With any luck, that's recorded this time.
We shall see. And if it hasn't, more to try next time.
Yeah.
Very good, thanks Justin.